What happens when an artist gives everything on stage, while carrying new life inside her? That's the question fans are asking after Jessica Sanchez's unforgettable performance of Golden Hour on America's Got Talent 2025. At 9 months pregnant, Jessica didn't just sing, she poured her soul into every single note. And now the internet is on fire, debating whether this was her most powerful moment yet. Some are calling it the performance of a lifetime, others are saying it's proof she deserves the crown this season. But wait until you hear why a few fans believe this could be the most inspiring audition in AGT history. Before we dive into what people are saying, let me ask you this. If you were 9 months pregnant, could you stand under bright lights, sing a song this challenging, and move an entire crowd to tears? That's the heart of this moment, and it's why so many people can't stop talking about Jessica today. But don't just take my word for it. Stick around. Because some of the fan reactions we're about to share will shock you, move you, and maybe even make you tear up yourself. Let's start with the immediate reaction. Pure emotion. Many fans said they were left speechless, describing her performance as so beautiful it made me cry. Someone pointed out that Jessica didn't just sing, she told a story. Every word, every high note felt like it was dedicated not just to the audience, but to the daughter she's about to welcome into the world. One fan put it perfectly. Her voice wrapped around that song like a mother holding her child. And honestly, you could feel that. The tenderness, the vulnerability, the strength. It all came together in Golden Hour. But then, the conversation quickly moved to admiration for her courage. 9 months pregnant. On live television, under pressure. Most people would be home resting, counting down the days. Yet Jessica stood tall on that stage, glowing and fearless. Fans kept saying things like, "What a warrior," and she's showing her baby that dreams don't stop just because life changes. That sentiment kept coming up again and again. Jessica is setting an example for her daughter, proving that passion and motherhood can walk hand in hand. Of course, not all the reactions were just about the symbolism. Vocally, people were blown away too. Someone pointed out how she controlled every note with precision, despite what must have been physical exhaustion. Another said her voice has matured over the years, smoother, richer, with more emotional depth. A lot of longtime fans compared this moment to her early career highlights, saying this version of Jessica is even more powerful than the one they first fell in love with, and that's where a bit of debate began. Some viewers argued that this performance deserves to go down as her career-defining moment. Even more than anything she did in her Idol days. Others felt she's always been incredible, but now she's reached a different level, almost like motherhood unlocked something new in her artistry. One fan even suggested Jessica isn't just singing anymore, and she's channeling her life into music. Then came the big question of the night. Is Jessica the frontrunner to win AGT 2025? Plenty of people were confident, saying if there was ever a performance that secured a finale spot, it was this one. Some wrote that she deserves not just to make it through, but to win the entire season. Others urged fans to keep voting, warning that even a powerhouse like Jessica can't rely on talent alone. She needs support. That call to action from the audience shows just how invested people are in her journey, and let's not forget the family angle. Fans were touched by the idea that Jessica's daughter will one day watch this performance and realize she was part of it, even before she was born. Several people mentioned how rare and special that is, a once-in-a-lifetime memory captured on stage. Someone said, "This is the kind of story you tell your child forever. Mommy sang to you before you even opened your eyes." But the reactions weren't only emotional. Some viewers also admired Jessica's professionalism and strength. Performing at 9 months isn't easy. Breath control, stamina, comfort, all of it is harder. And yet she delivered a flawless live show. A few even joked, if Jessica can sing like that at 9 months, imagine what she'll do after. That playful side of the discussion shows how fans are celebrating not just the performance, but the strength behind it. Now, let's talk about the song choice. Golden Hour by JVKE is a modern ballad that's already known for its emotional weight, but Jessica took it to another level. Some people said it almost felt like the song was written for this exact moment. The golden hour before her baby arrives, the glow of transition, the beauty of a new chapter. Fans noticed how her interpretation added layers of meaning that no one else could bring. It wasn't just a cover, it was a personal statement. Still, there were a few different perspectives. Not everyone agreed on whether this was her absolute best. Some thought Jessica has had technically stronger performances in the past. A couple of fans even suggested that emotion carried this one more than pure technique. But even then, they admitted that the vulnerability and timing made it unforgettable. In other words, even the criticism was still full of respect. And then came the bigger picture conversations. A number of people reflected on what Jessica represents: perseverance, resilience, and the courage to chase dreams no matter the stage of life. For many fans, this wasn't just entertainment, it was motivation. Someone said watching her made them believe they could still go after their own goals, even if life feels overwhelming. That ripple effect is why so many called it more than a performance. It's an inspiration. By the end of the night, one thing was clear: Jessica Sanchez didn't just sing Golden Hour, she turned it into a defining cultural moment. So what do we take away from all this? Fans are united in their admiration. They're inspired by her strength, moved by her emotion, impressed by her skill, and touched by the story she's writing for her daughter. Whether people focused on the vocals, the courage, the symbolism, or the possibility of her winning AGT, the sentiment was overwhelmingly positive. Jessica reminded us that music isn't just about sound, it's about life. It's about showing up even when it's hard. It's about giving everything you have, not just for yourself, but for the people you love. And now, as she prepares to welcome her baby girl, Jessica has given the world a gift, a performance that fans will never forget, one that will be remembered as one of the most iconic moments of AGT 2025. But what about you? Do you think this was Jessica's greatest performance yet? And do you believe this could seal her victory this season? Drop your thoughts down below. I'd love to know where you stand in this incredible debate. Because if one thing's certain, it's this: Jessica Sanchez just proved that sometimes the most powerful golden hours in life happen under the brightest stage lights.